That's how I know it's cheating. Because if you're acting like that when we're not together, what were you doing when we were together? What would you say? Girls are like buses. Miss one, next one coming in 15. I just like when people do things for me.
Bro, there's no way.
Alright, we back at it again. We in d3marr. We got the food. Fuck
Problems part 2.
Niggas. And yeah. What we say? Watch that bomb intro. Let's get it.
To be better than everyone, because I hate everyone, and I want to be better than them, and I want them to know that.
Hey, bro, why you talking while I'm trying to record, bro? Yeah. Hey, Mo, shut up, Slim. Somebody go grab my bacon, egg, and cheese off the counter. Hey, hand me that Sprite, Slim. Hey, I don't need no water, bro.
Yikes, I don't know. I did a lot of crazy things.
I put love with the drink and it's hit. We ain't sliding no black hole, we really fish. I'ma hang out the window and paint him a picture. We hop in the sprinter, we coming to get you. And the SRT ain't pushing no rim. Bro, just spent 15K on this damn.
Hey, hold on. Hey, tell you about to get this bitch running, bro.
Look, G17 gon' hit it this team. I like how it just throw it again. Mac on my hips gon' blood the win. Take out the Glock and then I got the twin.
You already know what's going on. YGB out here on the map. Yeah.
What's the question?
Boom. We back at it again.
Girl Problems part 2.
Per mukbang, you know, yes. I got hot wings. He got a burger and wings.
We ready to crank this thing.
And we gonna tell y'all some stories.
Yeah. It's Girl Problems part 2.
Yeah. Alright, so disclaimer. Before we start. We are both in situations. This is just for the video. So, for people watching. Don't be texting us about it. Alright, now we can get into it.
Go first.
No, it's not. Why I always gotta go first? I went first last time. Alright. So, I just had a birthday in September. So, I guess we just start there. Give me a second.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I had a birthday. I had a birthday and I turned 20 or whatever. And do whatever. You know, whole lot. I couldn't do what I was originally gonna do. So I had a little get together at my house. And I invited this girl. So it was cool. The vibes was fine when they didn't get there. It was her and her friend when they didn't get there. But when they got there, the whole like vibe of the party changed for real. Do you agree? Yeah. So like that was that. And then when everybody left, they was still there. And me and the girl I was talking to or whatever, you know, we did things or whatever. Going people shit. She still didn't leave after that. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what you ready to do? Oh, like, she was not trying to go home. Kept saying she didn't have a ride. Then she found the ride. Then she texted me like, oh, and cause I was supposed to get a tattoo on my actual birthday. Cause my party was the day before. And he was supposed to, it's his fault. Low key. Cause you overslept. But I'm not gonna blame him. So I let her go cause what the fuck? And yeah. It was like, she did not go home. I found that very weird. And then after the fact, I don't want to talk to her no more because she did too much. She still watched my story. But before that ordeal, I wasn't really talking to nobody.
But you always talking to somebody.
I ain't been in a relationship in a pop.
But you always got somebody to talk to then. everything you begin. You always talking to somebody. You never not talking to somebody.
Maybe that is the case, but
That's crazy.
that's not the topic of this conversation. Was you with, what's the name?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Last time we did that?
When we did this one.
Yeah.
Nah, that's when I was with Westman.
So last time we did this video, I was about like 5 months into a relationship.
I was like 2 years ago. I didn't say what
2, because we were still in high school. And we broke up. But they're all liars. And they like to cheat. Don't date Libras.
No, Libra.
Period. They can and they be cheating. Like, just cheated on me with a boy. That's why we broke up. Well, I didn't know till we broke up. If you ask the day, she won't deny it. But we know. We know. Do the bop, bop, bop. And then the drop, drop, drop.
What is bop?
Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, drop, drop, drop. And then you gotta add another one to the roster after that. I feel bad for the next one. Oh, the current one.
What, for yours or already?
Hers.
I thought she already with them.
That's why I said, she still be watching me. That's how I know this was cheating, because if you're acting like that when we're not together, what were you doing when we were together? I just want to be loved.
You not young boo. Like, no, I just don't want to talk about them.
Exactly, and I don't understand it because
That's weird.
if you hit me up about anything I said in this video, I'm straight telling you. Just kick rocks.
You sure don't mess up your shoes.
Alright. How long do you think a person should wait after they get out of a relationship to get into another relationship?
I don't know. I'll be impulsive. I'll be like,
Yeah, me too.
it's like once I'm left out there in the open, you feel me? It's just like, damn, I gotta get out the open. I gotta get in the shade. Like,
Okay, so personally, I think
as quick, fast as possible.
that's how people want to do it. But I think in order to, that's like toxic, burn out. It's gonna be the same thing. You gotta give yourself time to heal. But don't nobody really want to do that. I don't do that shit either. Yeah, I probably like chilled once after I got like real hurt.
I chill, yeah.
But after the last girl I took, well, when I was talking about who we broke up and she cheated, I went like probably like right after we broke up. I probably told somebody, but I wasn't dating nobody. So
You just gotta lay low for a minute.
yeah, just I wasn't on social media for real.
Always supposed to wait, take a second charge up, you feel me?
For real, you never want whoever left you to see you the same place where they left. You always want to be in a different place. You never want to see me in the same place that you left.
At the same time, you're not supposed to kill what niggas think, right?
At the same, yeah.
But you gotta do that for yourself, you feel me? Make it like a personal goal.
Some niggas just be on the ass when they get out of a relationship. Sometimes we be trying to put the blame on them like, yeah, it's them. But it really start with you. If you want to change, you gotta change.
You gotta change.
You gotta change.
Oh, for real.
But if you are in a situation and you feel like you are meeting them halfway and they're not, then you gotta look at that and take that for what it is. If you gotta leave them alone, you gotta leave them alone. It's overfishing and see. What would you say? Those are like buses. Miss one. Next one coming in 15. So, how do you think people should handle when they get cheated on? What do you think is the most healthiest way to handle that?
Take a break. You feel me? Like that's gonna help the most. And you gotta chill, cause you gotta really like. You can't even take your anger out on the people that did it. You feel me? Because it's just like that's not even gonna help it. You're gonna be like, why I do it after you did it. So for real, I feel like you should just chill. You gotta chill, like lay low for a little bit. You get yourself together, cause it's gonna mess your head up. It's gonna make you think. It's gonna make you look at stuff way different.
In my experience, I ain't know I was getting cheated on until after the fact. For how I handled it after the fact, it wasn't healthy. I wanted to play tick for tack, and you should not do that. Cause 2 wrongs really don't make it right. And why would I lower my frequency to a lower frequency? That's dumb.
It don't make no sense, man. You're doing anything.
What they say? Definition. Fucking say. That is dumb. If a nigga do you dirty, you just go hide. The best revenge is no revenge. They'll miss you more. Cause how they say, for instance, we all know for a fact, you cheat on. If she throw your clothes out angry as shit, throwing them on the bus and all that, 9 times out of 10, you can get her back. But if she put your clothes out neatly and in a sane way,
Like she being nice to you, man.
being nice about it, she done, bro. You ain't getting that shit back. Get back, get back, get back. What would you consider cheating? And what would, like, if a bitch, when you found him and him, what would it have to be to be cheating?
Alright. Like I feel like if you try like you be on a certain type of time with somebody when you be messing with. If you doing shit that you doing in a relationship with another nigga, what's the point?
I'm being in a relationship with me. You could just go be with that other nigga.
Oh, it's just like I'm here at this point. Like I'm not ready. You wild there.
For me, it's any little thing. If you doing what you doing with me, like you said, that's it. Like, but you also have to look at like how, like, even though, like, especially if the shit they doing is how y'all started off, little shit like that, that's a no. I consider that cheating too.
Yeah, you lose them how you get them, man. A duck, you won't be a duck. Ain't too many goose.
You catch this bitch cheating, what you doing?
I mean, if I catch my gun cheating, bro, I'm gonna just be like, I just pop up, and I'm gonna just be like, bro, like what I'm gonna do? You can't fight for something that you
You can have it. She's yours. Wait, but don't win.
How would you even know about that?
When I found out my bitch cheated, I was hurt.
What would you do if you found it and she was not you?
That was talking to you. If I found out, alright, it depends on how I found out. Like,
You found out for yourself.
Like, I saw that shit. Like, I saw them, like, in action. Was it red-handed? Or, like,
Red-handed. Let's put it in a situation. Like a crazy situation. Like,
I walk
you
in.
come in the house. Yeah, like.
Alright.
And it's just, like, right there in front of you, feel me? Some of it done. I'm gonna be like. I'm just like, bro. I'm gonna be like, bro.
If I walk in on that shit, I'm gonna look. get a good look. Like you said, just make sure I'm saying that shit correctly. And then, bitch, you did. Like, you done. After that shit, you done. No communication after that. I wouldn't even block the bitch.
Exile, shorty.
You just execute it. You can never sit there. You can never say that it was a mistake when you do shit like that. Because you had to go through different steps and stages.
And you thought about it.
You had to think about it. You texted the nigga or bitch. You texted him. You had to meet up with him. You had to sit there and talk to him. Then you get the, foreplay. Then you had every opportunity to stop it. And you didn't. You went all the way. So after that, it's like, bitch, you knew what you were doing. It's never a mistake. Even if you were under the influence, why would you be in that type of situation to be under the influence and end up with somebody? Why would you even be in that type of situation in the first place? So even with that, it's never a mistake. Even when you're drunk. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're drunk, you're going to want the person that you're with. So why would you even,
Exactly.
Because I know if I'm high, I'm drunk, I want my bitch. Like,
yeah, I'm not thinking like...
I want my bitch. Like, what the f***? So I'm not even going to sit here and that's right there. No, I want my bitch. Like, what are you saying?
Like I said, no, I want that. You selfish. Like, you really greedy. Like, you want the world, but you can't have it.
A lot of the shit, it's really essential to have a fucking life outside of your relationship.
Nah, for real, bro.
Like,
if you don't, bro, it's over. Let's talk about that. If should your girl have like friends? Male friends. How you feel about male friends? Like if your girl for me, male friends, then like other girls. Let's go.
Okay.
Them type of things. Like, is it okay to ask?
You can't make your relationship a prison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because if you hold them back,
they're gonna wanna. That makes them be sneaky.
Just like strict parents.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, you have to let them do what they want to do to see what they rather do. So I'm gonna let you have your friends.
Yeah.
But if you know when a motherfucker like you.
Yeah, so you got.
You fucking know. So once you peep that shit, if you don't distance yourself from that shit, and that's how fucking, then you gonna end up cheating. That's how niggas end up cheating.
We all been there.
You could have stopped that shit. You knew when when somebody liking you. You supposed to nip that shit in the bud right then and there. Once that shit get deep. Nobody want to do that. I hate that, oh, that's my friend. Like, yeah. I don't want to block him. That's mean.
Yeah,
but we don't got no problem blocking the bitch. Okay, you want me to block the bitch? All right, I'll block the bitch.
Not doing nothing.
Don't nobody give a fuck. Y'all be texting the bitches. Y'all, for real, like.
You weird. You weird.
It don't matter what the fuck you do for a bitch. It ain't never gonna be enough. It ain't never gonna be a fucking enough. Somebody always got what you don't got.
Exactly. So like,
it's always somebody fine. It's always somebody with more money. It's always somebody with more. That's why you gotta be happy with what the fuck you got, bitch. Like, fuck is you talking about? So, but I would never. It's some friends that I would never like look at them like that. Like, that's ill. Like, what the fuck? So, there's some friends that actually do be like that.
Yeah. So it's just like, when it come to me, like, I know I can have, like, for instance, girls because, like, I know what it is. You feel me? And that's where trust comes in again. Trust is the whole.
You gotta trust them.
If you don't got no trust, don't exist nothing. Nothing, you feel me? Even in the toughest situation, you gotta trust what they say. Like being able to trust what somebody's saying, and like a tough situation, like when everybody else going to get their word, but it's just their word. Being able to still trust somebody, it's just like.
Yeah, that's essential. If I can't trust you, what the fuck am I with you for?
Exactly. It's just like there's no like.
There's no coming back from that once you break it.
Bro, dummy, the world is so like crazy to me. It's like it's so unpredictable. The predictable is like a luxury, you feel me? Like a luxury because it's like you're making the world less complicated.
Right.
Because I know what's about to happen next. I know I can trust you to do the right thing or the thing
Yeah.
that's best for me. You feel me? So
But if I can't, that makes it harder because now I gotta look into what the fuck you say
so
more.
you just made life even more complicated. So you're unpredictable. So
Right.
I don't want to be with you. And like people be like, predictable people are born, but you can trust predictable people. You feel me?
Yeah. Cause what the fuck if I don't know? I mean, yeah, like don't let niggas know your next move, but like, what the fuck? I need to know what the fuck you're gonna do, especially if we're in a relationship.
Yeah. Like
And if it's progressing to what the fuck we want it to progress to, bitch, I need your trust. When you in that hospital bed, and they ain't the ones who got that,
making your life easier.
like, I gotta know if I can trust you. Like, what the fuck if you're gonna do what I asked you to do, especially in situations like that. So, bitch, if I can't trust you, we can't go further than that because shit get deep. Like, you need trust. It ain't. If you don't got trust, you don't got nothing. Because people go through shit.
But you gotta know how to still know that they the same person. You feel me? Even though they going through this rough patch, you feel me? You still gotta know that they,
Is it a rough patch or are you like?
how you is just how you actually are. Feel me? And that's when that trust come in again, that predictable way. You have to like know the person that's moved for it to be like that.
Right.
Or be able to trust the person next move, should I say.
Yeah, because if you know somebody usually predictable and they do something that's out of the ordinary, if they usually predictable, you can usually trust that it's just a rough patch. But if the motherfucker always doing something different and then out of the blue they're going through a rough patch, you're just gonna say like, what the fuck this bitch doing now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. What was he saying? DTB.
No, I can't
Nah,
trust.
trust business. Hit the
Kissing
blunt.
hard.
But get the bottle on no blunt hit you.
Who
Did
did
it,
it?
bitch? You did it.
Hey, Slam.
I can get to the money, get hella way. I can run